now. And at first, we're going to talk about the Northwest Division. Uh, Oklahoma City, they really have basically dominated this division over the past couple of years. And I don't see any change in them dominating this division this year. What do you think, Rob?
It's not going to change. If anything, they got better. Uh, this is a still team that's going to win about 50 games, no less than that. This is a great team from top to bottom. I can't see them losing that many games. I can see them actually going back to the finals. We'll get a little bit more on that later, but it's just a great team. Great draft. Get Terry Jones. He's going to come off the bench and contribute. Reggie Jackson coming back after injury. Still don't know what they're going to do with Eric Maynard. Thinking he's going to stay. Great point guard is coming to the game. More of a traditional point guard than Westbrook. As in, Maynard's going to sit up for him, help Durant, give the ball more to Durant. Great starting lineup with Durant, Westbrook, Cephalosha, Ibaka. Harden coming off the bench, giving you at least 26, 10, kudos. Just a great team, great coach. They're going to win this division again easily. You can't beat them moving. And I just really like this Thunder team. Just like I love the team.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I still think that the OKC is going to finish in number one in the division for sure. Like you said, they got a stacked team. They got Durant, they got Westbrook, they got Ibaka, they got Harden. Perry Jones, in my opinion, was a steal, and for getting him that low in the draft. And I have a feeling that he'll find a role on this team, and he will contribute pretty well. Like you said, Maynard, he's back. That's also going to help out that team a whole lot. I think Denver though is going to be a very good number two in this division. I mean, they might.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely. They might give OKC fits. I'm not going to say that they're going to win the division, of course, but they're going to be a very interesting team to see. A lot of people have been ranting and raving about this Denver team, and especially with Iguodala now being on the squad, and with them having that athleticism and their coach George Karl, I got a good feeling that they're going to be number two in this division. What you about to say, Rob?
I totally agree.
And as far as 3 to 5 in this division, I think might be the year that Minnesota might take that leap. But
I was with you. I was totally with you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that had the same feeling, but these injuries they're piling up, I just can't do it anymore. Like the Kevin Love injury, it definitely made me take a look and say, I can't. It went from sleeper picks to peace now. Because that love being out 6 to 8 weeks is going to hurt. Because we already have Rubio out. They let Michael Beasley go. So who's going to score the ball? Like, who's doing most of the scoring?
Yeah.
It's going to be tricky. I like them, though. But we will see. There's going to be a team that I think the second half of the season is going to be where they get their stride.
Exactly. They're really gonna have to finish well. And I think at this point in time, I think it's gonna be Utah that's probably actually gonna finish third in that division. They have, I mean, at least they have the playoff. They have a little bit of the playoff experience, even though if it was 4 games, they do have that experience. Like you said, the injuries are basically piling up with Minnesota. I mean, it's gonna be nice to see Andre Kirilenko and Brandon Roy get a chance to get themselves back in there. And who knows, Derek Williams might actually turn out to be a pretty good player. With the injury to Love, I just cannot. I'm basically with you on this one, Rob. I don't think they have enough to really finish third in this division. They'll make it close. I think it's going to be Utah. Uh, Minnesota's probably going to be fourth. Portland, I have a lot of friends that are Portland Trailblazers fans. I hate to do this to y'all. I think y'all gonna finish last in this division. I hate this. I hate to do this to y'all. And they're gonna be a team that I might try to get league pass just to actually get a chance to watch them play a little bit. But I think they're gonna finish fifth. Now they do have very good promise. Damian Lillard is going. I seen him play during summer league, and I hadn't seen a little bit of the preseason games that they had, but I seen him play during the summer league. I feel like this guy is pretty much going to be the truth. That's how I feel like. What do you think?
Word. I agree. I can see him just having a great season. But back to that Portland, I agree with you on Portland, man. They're not a bad team. Good team. I like J.J. Hickman. I like LaMarcus Aldridge.
Mm-hmm.
I like the pieces, but it's like right now, the West, that division is just too stacked right now.
And it's just a tough division. And
if they were in the East, I would give them an easy chance, a great chance to go this way.
oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, most definitely. And it's just sad that, and we have to go back all the way into the team that they tried to build out and all with Aldridge and Brandon Roy and Greg Oden, and you thought that they really had the big pieces, and it's just sadly injuries. It's just injuries. Just it's just sad that injuries actually took their toll on the team and everything, and robbed what could have been a team that really would have really competed in the West. That I feel like that could have been a big player in the West. Let's shift our focus to the Pacific. Right now, it looks like it could be the Battle of LA, and I still think it's going to be the Lakers that's probably going to take that Pacific Division. What do you think, Rob?
Yeah. As much as I don't want to do it, I have to pick them as well, but I have to tell people to not sleep on this Clipper team.
Mm-hmm.
This Clipper team reloaded. Grant Hill, Jamal Crawford, Lamar Odom. Man, they have so much depth now. Still don't know who's going to come off and play positions like center. And is Reggie Evans still there?
Let's see. No, he's not actually. No.
Okay. Well, all great people, Reggie Evans, but they retool. So they have so many players that come off the bench. They put up at least 20 apiece.
Mm-hmm.
I like this Clipper team. I just don't like the coach. I don't like Vinny Del Negro because he looks as if he still doesn't know what he's doing. Chris Paul, to me, is the coach of this team.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I think Del Negro is still there because he has a low price tag. He's very inexpensive, and he's a puppy guy. But I like this Clipper team. I like Blake. I like DeAndre Jordan. I like Chris Paul, of course, one of the arguably the best point guard in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
I like Nick Young coming up. I just like this Clipper team. They have way more depth than the Lakers, but at the end of the day, the Lakers have the better starting lineup overall. And I think that's what's going to give them the push over the Clippers. I like what the Suns did during the season. The Suns rebuilt. Departed with Nash. That hurt, but they're going to be back in it eventually. Not this year, but maybe the year or two. I can see them making the playoffs. They got Beasley. They got the boy Marshall out the draft, North Carolina.
Yeah.
So I can see him developing. He's going to take a while to develop because he pass first. He's not going to be that offensive threat yet, but eventually he will. They signed Roderick to a huge deal. I don't like the money they paid him, but he's a solid point guard. So they're going to compete for for that third spot. Well, they're going to compete, but I like the teams to finish third in that division. The team has some good moves as well. I like Aaron Brooks on that team. Tyreek Evans is going to play a new position, so we'll see how that goes. I like Cousins. I like Isaiah Thomas. They're a good team. The Warriors is going to finish last because they're still too young to me. And those injuries that Steph Curry have still scare me a little bit. So I'm picking the Warriors to finish last.
Yeah, I think if by looking at the different the different teams in this division, I really think that like we said, I agree with you on the Lakers. They're gonna be number one in this division. Uh, you certainly cannot count out this Clippers team. They're going to make this very close, and they're going to at least show. And I have a good feeling they're going to at least show themselves a sense of pride, like they did last year when they played against the Lakers. And you got the city, you got the bragging rights, all that on the line. To me, next year, I still don't. I still have a feeling that Chris Paul's not going to stay with the Clippers this year. I mean, after this year, it just seems too real to me, man. It just seems too real to me because it just seems like the Clippers, everything that just goes horribly wrong with the Clippers and everything, and that's just how they do. It just doesn't. This just does not feel like the lovable Clippers. This just feels like super Clippers. I feel like, but they're going to be number 2 in this division because they have the pieces and they have the depth to do well in this division. Number 3, I would go on and say, I'll agree with you and go on and say Sacramento. I'll agree with you and say Sacramento. They got some very good pieces here. DeMarcus Cousins, Isaiah Thomas, Tyreek Evans, and Marcus Thornton and all those players. They are a very good team to see to look at, and I have a good feeling that they're gonna at least try to put themselves in a very good situation to at least get themselves third in that division. Phoenix is gonna be 4th. They have a good team though to also. I think they're gonna be battling pretty well with Sacramento in that division. Kendall Marshall's going to be a very good player whenever he gets a chance to shine out there. I think they're gonna get themselves to a good position. Sadly, I have to say Golden State is going to be last. They got Harrison Barnes, they got Draymond Green, but I just don't see. Like you said, I think they're just too young. They're too young. Steph Curry, the sad thing is what's going to happen with him is he just can't seem to stop having ankle injuries, and he actually just had one recently as well. And they have an exciting team. It's just that I just cannot see them getting anywhere past 5th in this division. Mark Jackson's a decent coach. He does instill discipline with that team, but I just cannot see that. I just don't think that they can get above 5th and last place in that division. And last but not least, we'll talk about the Southwest Division. San Antonio has had 2. Yeah, the Texas Triangle. San Antonio has won this division the last couple of years, but as everybody knows, in my opinion, this is pretty much one of the toughest divisions in the NBA to really call. What do you think, Rob?
It's tough. Very tough. I'm giving it to the Spurs. Yeah, they whatever you give the Spurs, they make the most out of it. Like you said, though, it's not going to be easy because this is a division where these teams, whatever they play against, they play at the best. I like the move the Mavericks made, even though they landed a huge free agent in Darren Williams, they still went out and got the most they can to put a good product on the floor. So I can see them finishing second. Memphis finishing third. I like Memphis still. I feel like I'm in the playoffs, but I I don't see them being better than the Mavs because I think the Mavs have a better role-playing team. They have better pieces. I like Memphis, though.